all the music lately. It's been amazing.
I said, I think it was to Michael Wark. I was like, have you noticed that we're running like a freight train with every single week? Just here's a new song, here's a new thing, here's a new
But it's
idea, here's a new way
great.
we're gonna go about it. And what's crazy is that it isn't failing. Like usually you throw so much change at people and
Yeah.
they're like, I want it my way, and
Yeah.
that's not what we're
No,
seeing. And
because
I'm
it's
like,
been
it's
fantastic.
awesome.
Yeah.
I love the response from everybody. So
Yeah, because it's
yeah,
been fantastic. So, yeah.
cool.
All right. Ready to get started?
I think so. Yeah.
All right. Good. Welcome to Lunch Break, everybody.
What's
I
up?
am Meredith, and I'm here with our worship pastor,
That's me.
Ryan. Yay. Cue the applause.
I need an
Not,
applause break now, please. Thank you.
not Jay today. He's out of
Okay.
town. But we have Ryan, and I thought it was appropriate that we have him on today because we're finishing up this songs for the road, summer in the Psalms. That's a lot of sounds, but anyway,
Yeah.
so, that series is what we're finishing, and since it's about songs,
Yeah.
that was appropriate for you to
I
be here.
I really wanted to call it Psalms for the Road instead of
Psalms,
Songs for the Road.
but
But we went
yeah.
with what we went with.
Oh, Stacey's coming
Hey, what's up, Stace?
in. Not yet. Well, we're gonna, yeah,
Sorry,
not yet.
we were late on starting. We had a long conversation about
That's okay. We were about to have another guest on lunch break today. This is what we do. We just
yeah.
hang out, during the week and talk and whatever.
Yeah.
But so you wanted to call it
I
Psalms
wanted to
for
call
the
it
Road.
Psalms for the Road, and I even made like my own personal playlist of for like every single psalm we did. I went and looked up what songs exist already for like Psalm 39, Psalm
Right.
1, Psalm 8, Psalm 15, if I can remember all the other ones we
I
did.
know. That's a good memory. That's better than I remember what
Thanks,
we
yeah.
did.
Well, I had to read them a lot and go
Yes,
over
that's
them a
true.
ton.
That's true.
Plus, there's so many versions of every single psalm out there. But yeah, so yeah, when I made that playlist, instead of calling it like Songs from the Road series, which is what I typically do.
Sure.
Like when we did the table, I had a
Right.
whole one on the table. This one, I was like Psalms for the Road. That's how I'll know, and I'll just
Yeah.
keep that. And it has been such a blast just to like have that on the background, like when we're driving. And Man and I are like, now we know every word to every one of these
Yeah,
psalms, but
absolutely.
in sing song form. So
Yeah.
super fun.
That's
I love
great.
that.
Yeah. And all the specials that you guys have done, and like we were just talking about, the new music has just been fantastic. So thank you for
you.
that.
Yeah.
Thank you for pouring over those psalms and making sure that how we are worshiping through song matches what Jay's been teaching
Yeah,
us.
I mean, to me, that is so important. And a lot of times it doesn't get touched on. Like, even if you go watch like any other church service, you're
Right.
going to have your song time and then you're going to
Sure.
have your message. And when you're paying attention, you can see, like, oh, they reference that
Right.
in the song, but it's never something where it's like overtly mentioned. But I think that it's very impactful when you're able to make those connections between what you were just worshiping to, what brought you to the throne of God,
Right.
and then hearing the message and being convicted by it and going, now I have something that will convict me the same way and always be able to approach the throne the same
Sure,
way. So I
point
can
back
listen
to
to that
that.
song, remember the sermon, remember the message that I was getting. So yeah, I always love doing it. I think it's really
Yeah.
important. But I got to shout out like our entire worship team and everyone because
yeah.
we keep throwing things at them and they keep going, give me some more.
That's
We'll
right.
keep doing it.
That's
Like
right.
every week I have some crazy harebrained scheme and they're like, is there a recording
Okay.
I can listen to? And I'm like, no.
Right.
No, I made it up. We're just going to try it. I did that to Miranda this morning. I was
Yep.
like, hey, you're going to sing this part. And she calls it flippity floops. I'm like,
Of
you're going to
course she
flippity
does.
floop
Of
up to
course she
here. And then Angie's going to come in this way. And then Isabelle's going to go that way. And she was like,
Okay.
where can I hear that? And I was like, nowhere. No, I'm just telling you ahead of time before practice. I hope it goes well.
Yeah. And she was probably like, okay.
Exactly. Yep.
Done.
Yeah, we call them holy hand grenades. I just throw a grenade at her. Yeah, it's our favorite thing.
She's got a saying for everything.
Straight up. Yep. I can't repeat a lot of them.
I know. Because they're jackwagony or
There,
whatever.
you said it instead of me.
And what'd she say about biting the head off the frog or something?
Yeah, something about like it's better to swallow the frog than to bury your head in the sand.
I feel like that combines two
Yes.
different sayings.
Bury your head in the sand, I
there.
know, but swallow the frog, I've
no,
never heard.
No, that's a Miranda-ism.
Yep.
Maybe that's what we need to call them. They're Miranda-isms too.
like it, yeah.
Was the holy hand grenade hers or was
Well,
that you?
I think that was her. I think she
Okay.
was like, you just came in and threw a grenade at me for
Yeah,
something.
holy hand grenade. I love it. Well, what's coming up for this week?
Yeah, so
coming
for
Sunday?
this week, I'll talk about the one that I'm most excited
Okay.
about, which is a song from this, without going into all the detail of how this formed, this group called Sons of Sunday. They're technically a part of Elevation Worship. It's like Brandon Lake, Chandler Moore, even the pastor of Elevation, Stephen Furtick, is on it.
Okay.
And
Stacy's
they're-
over there raising the roof. He's excited about that.
I love this song so much. It's called Higher Than I.
Okay.
And it's all based out of Psalm 61, where it's where else can I go but to the rock? Like who else can I serve and run to that can give me that comfort besides Jesus?
Okay.
And I love that song so much. It's got a great, very powerful melody that we're actually not going to sing it as like a time of worship where the
Okay.
congregation responds and sings with us.
Okay.
But we're going to sing it over them during communion is kind of the idea.
Okay.
I think Stacy's got a little
Yeah,
bit
he's
prepared
doing
for it too.
communion
Yeah.
this week. So okay, all right. So it's something we'll kind of experience
Yes.
as opposed to using it as we are lifting it up
Yes.
to the Lord.
Now, if you all love it and you want it to be a song that we do all the time,
Okay.
let me know.
Let you know.
There's so many songs that we do as specials, and I'm like, that's not as congregational. I don't
Right.
think that one would become a part of our lexicon
right,
to
or
continue to sing
put it in
that.
the rotation.
And then sometimes people are like, why didn't you do that song again? And I'm like, I didn't know you liked it that much. I
Yeah.
thought it was a special. So
Ryan.cox@nwcc.net.
let me know. Let me know.
Let him
I'm
know.
always
And also, he's
open.
in the lobby a lot. So
It's true.
Okay, so I have a question.
Yeah.
I know that you and Amanda, you definitely sit through one of the services, but you probably don't sit through both of them,
No.
correct? Okay, because I get it. So, do you guys walk around the building during one of the
Yeah.
services? Is that what y'all do? What are y'all doing during that
Every
time?
single first service,
Okay.
as soon as we get off the
Done with
stage,
worship- yeah.
and we go, great job, everybody.
Yeah,
We all talk
yeah.
for a second. Then we go walk around the building, usually like 6 times.
Okay.
And we'll either talk about like what went well in first service, what did we love,
Okay.
like that kind of stuff, or
It's a good
what's
sounding
for lunch.
board for
Yeah.
you. Mhm.
You know.
Oh, what's for lunch?
Sometimes there's not a lot to say.
Yes.
You know, the Lord
Yeah.
already said it, and we're
There
like,
you
cool,
go.
we're ready, we're prepared. What do you want to eat later?
Right.
What's happening? Are we
Okay.
ready for youth group? Anything like
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
But
Okay.
we've gotten comments about it. Now people know that we do it. Now
Yeah.
everyone's
Now
gonna know.
everyone's going to know. That's
If you
right.
want to come join us on a walk, feel free.
There you go. There you go. Yeah.
We've done it in the stupid hot weather, and
Okay.
we've done it in the nice cold weather too.
Okay.
And we will give up sometimes if it's too hot and be
Sure.
like, okay, 2 times, and then
Yeah,
we're out.
when we're done. But there's just a time to kind of get out there and just breathe for a minute.
Oh, yeah.
And
It's also because like I play this game where I want to make sure that at minimum I get 10,000 steps a day.
okay.
And the easiest way to do that on a Sunday when I know,
Sure.
like maybe it's too much information. Maybe in the
No.
building we get like 2,000-3,000
Sure.
for the whole 6:30 till
Even-
12 ends
right.
and everything, and then I go home and I sleep. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
no
take a
kidding.
nap
I
and
do
then
too.
come back to youth group later on.
100%
But
same.
that doesn't equal
No.
10,000
No,
steps
it doesn't.
all the way. So that's why I was like, Amanda, we have to go walk because if I
Okay.
don't do that, I won't
Yeah.
find a time to go do a workout on a
Sure,
Sunday. So,
sure. Okay.
yeah.
And then sit through service second. I love
Yeah.
it. Great. Excellent. And then, so Jay is not here this week,
Yeah.
right? We have a missionary. It is Sergio and Holly. They are here from Mexico. It is a newer organization to us. They're not a new organization, but it's newer to Northwest. And it is a mission that we're going to be supporting over the next few years. Our global missions team is working on that plan. And so Sergio and Holly are going to come. He is going to preach a psalm from the Psalms, but also tell us a little bit more. Mark and Lynette Johnson are the leaders of our global missions team. So they're going to be introducing them, talking a little bit more about the ministry and what they do. And then Sergio's going to be bringing the message. Stacy's going to be hosting this week for us, Pastor Stacy. So we'll have him on stage as well. And he'll be doing communion also and closing us out. And so it'll be a fun service. So, but a little bit different here and there, you know,
every Sunday
but
it's a little bit different.
but good stuff. I know. So got to keep people on their toes. They never know exactly what to expect or what's coming. It's great. And then next week, what's special about next Sunday, the 31st? Come on.
Oh, one service Sunday.
Okay, good. I was like, oh,
I haven't planned this.
surely
Why are you doing this to me?
Yes, we have. We have planned it. Maybe not the songs.
Not all the songs,
but-
not fully. Yeah.
But yes, what's special, at least as of now, is one service Sunday, August 31st, Labor Day. It's already going to be, it's almost September already.
Yeah, I know, it's wild.
It is. We're going to be planning
crazy.
Christmas soon, so I'm excited about that
Yes.
too.
Yep. I've been working on that. And also this year's like the shortest Christmas I've ever
Yes,
seen.
I know, right? There's
Like,
3
Only
Sundays.
3 Sundays. So we're going to have to jam pack like so many Christmas songs.
We do, yes,
into this
absolutely.
time. Yeah.
And we've got a Christmas play again.
Yeah,
That's being planned, written and directed by James Murray,
and he's doing
so
an excellent job
he
already
is.
getting and conscripting all of us on how can we help, what can we do,
That's right.
what's going to make this one pop. I'm
That's
so
right.
excited.
Auditions are in September, so that's coming up soon too. This Sunday, you'll start to see information about that.
I told
And
Amanda
so-
about it,
I
that
know.
it was happening, and she was like, I'm going to audition.
I
was
know.
like, Are
She
you
and I
sure?
talked about it. I might audition too. I don't know. I'm
Really?
excited. Yes.
Oh,
I don't
please,
know.
that'd be so cool.
It'll be fun.
Do
I'm
it.
excited. Last year, I was like, I just cannot take on the practices, and because if I do it, I want to do it well. I'm sure Amanda's the same way.
Oh, yeah.
And I know she could not take it on last year because of all the things, wedding and all the things. But this year, maybe
Yeah.
it's exciting.
Did you ever do theater in like high school or college?
I did not. I sang in our like literary trio.
What?
So here's my talent for singing. I can carry a tune in a bucket. I can do
Okay.
it. It's got some holes in it. My bucket's got some holes.
Who doesn't?
So
You think Amanda sings every note perfectly?
I don't know.
You think I sing every note? I definitely don't. You all know that. So.
I'm not great, but I'm okay. But
All right. So at Meredith at
Nope.
NWCC.
nope,
you know,
nope, 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 nope. No,
Let's petition. Let's see if we can make this
I'm
happen.
good enough for karaoke. That's about it. Okay. And it's fun. But so I danced.
Really?
I danced
Okay.
through college on the
Okay.
college dance team.
Cool.
And I did, so I wasn't big in pageants, but I did one middle school pageant, one high school pageant, and then I did our Miss Telfair County, and I won that, and I
Things
was in
I
Miss Georgia
never knew.
pageant.
What? Oh
in
my gosh, man, that's so cool.
1997. In the
Okay.
late 1900s, I was in the Miss Georgia pageant.
I was
But
6 years old.
you were how old?
6 years old.
Okay. Yeah. That was a long time ago. It's fine. It's fine. But so my point was that I haven't done any acting, but I'm used to being on stage. I
Sure.
don't mind. I
Clearly,
host,
yeah.
I don't
Absolutely.
mind.
It's a very natural thing for you too.
So we'll see. I mean, here I am talking about auditions. I may not even get a part. Okay. But I'll try out and it'll be fun. So
Okay.
I'm
I love
excited.
that.
So
Yeah.
Amanda and I will do that together.
There you go. Yeah, all the little rehearsals together.
That's
I'll probably
right.
hear more Meredith stories. Everybody in the office does that.
It's
They
okay.
call you Miranda.
Can I
instead
tell you
of
something
Meredith.
funny today?
Yeah.
We met somebody. Miranda and I were talking to somebody that came into the office. He had never been in there before, and he knew who I was. He was like, "Oh, you're Meredith. I've seen your face, And we introduced ourselves. And then Miranda comes over, and legit, she says, "Hi, I'm Meredith." And she was like, "I was like, no, you're Miranda." And
contagious.
she was like, "Oh my gosh, I just did it to myself and introduced myself." So we do it between Meredith and Miranda and Maggie in the office.
Too many
It's bound to
M's.
happen.
Too
But
many
Miranda
M's.
did it to herself. It's Wednesday or Thursday. It's the end of the week. We're
Yeah.
tired.
That's true. Yeah.
It's okay. It's
Yeah.
okay.
You
But
can't
anyway,
remember your own M name.
That's
well,
right.
you can, but
I mean, I don't know. So we'll see. It's bound to happen. But anyway. All right. Anything else you could think of for us to talk about today? That was a lot, but it was good.
No,
Good
yeah.
stuff.
Really, just the one service Sunday. It's almost the end of the
Yep.
Psalm series.
Yeah.
Getting ready for Christmas.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Labor Day, I know Jay's kind of doing a one-off on that one, and then he'll start a new series. So
I'm not going to be there for it. I'm going
I
to be out of town. Yeah.
know, I know that's right.
Visiting my
Noah's
sweet,
going to be
sweet
there.
grandmother. Yeah, hopefully that's what we're hoping.
So what are you doing? Where are you going?
So my
Labor Day?
grandmother, if you were in service like a month or two ago, I had a
Mm-hmm.
whole story about how my grandmother in New Orleans is like the one who originally taught me worship music and things like that. And I think my dad's going to see this and be like, that's not what age she is. But I believe she is now 94.
Okay.
And so the whole Cox family is going to travel down there and just go visit for a couple days and
Yeah.
eat really good New Orleans food and see Nanny. That's her
Okay. Does she live actually in New Orleans?
yeah, well, no. She might not be in Covington anymore, but she lived in Covington for most of my life.
Okay.
And I could name like 7 other places, Metairie, Chalmette. I don't know which of the places she lives
I
in
gotcha.
anymore.
Okay.
I just
New
Google
Orleans.
GPS and go.
Okay. It's like
yeah.
Atlanta.
Yeah,
Like
so
we live in
it's-
Atlanta.
Yeah, there's
Kinda.
New Orleans is like a little thing at the bottom of a bowl essentially. So you have to
Okay.
travel across a bridge to get there, and it's
Okay.
always like you're always basically 30 minutes from New Orleans, similar to how we're like 30 minutes away from Atlanta.
From Atlanta,
So
yeah.
we say we're from
Right,
Atlanta when we tell
Atlanta,
people.
the Atlanta area.
So I always am like, yeah, we're
Yeah.
going to New Orleans
I
to go
gotcha.
visit my grandmother. But Yeah, it's probably Covington or Metairie or something.
My brother-in-law grew up in Slidell.
Yes. I
So
think my uncle lives there.
yeah, so we've been there and then drove into New Orleans and saw the sights and ate at Cafe
much
Du
fun.
Monde and all the things.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
so
been there many times. I love Cafe du Monde.
yeah.
I just can't wait for my dad. You're gonna watch this and tell me how many things I got wrong
All
about
right,
New
Keith,
Orleans.
that's
in this.
right.
He's
There you go.
That's not where your uncle lives. That's not where your grandma lives.
That's right. Well, listen, that's what we do. Okay, parents do that. We just have to, you know, sometimes. But either way, okay. Well, that'll be fun for you. We'll miss you here, but I'm excited that you get to do that.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for being here.
I love being here. Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you.
Thanks for watching Lunch Break, and we'll see you next week.
See ya.